Yoga. My name is Brooke. Go ahead and roll out your mat if you haven't done so already. That's all you're going to need for class today, but if you have blocks, you can grab those as well for some additional support. Couple reminders, we have Murph happening at the end of this month if you'd like to participate. Again, this can be modified for any fitness level so that you can figure out what your Murph challenge looks like. We are also sending educational/training emails throughout the month to help get you prepped and to help give you some variation for those movements at the end. On the 22nd, we'll be presenting a breath and stress webinar, and this is going to help to just tie how you breathe to how you feel. And I'm really excited to share this information with you all. Lastly, on the third Wednesday, we have our next cooking demo. This month is a black bean and sweet potato quesadilla. So you can check that out for some new lunch or dinner ideas, maybe even breakfast. Quesadillas are good any time of the day, really. But if you need any, or if you have any questions after class, just let me know and I can send you some more info. All right, again, just your mat today. If you have blocks, feel free to grab them. We are going to start in an easy seated pose. So you can be either cross-legged or maybe sit back towards your heels. Once you're there, it's comfortable for you in your space. I invite you to close your eyes. Let your hands rest maybe on your knees or onto your thighs. Shake the shoulders out, maybe rock a little bit side to side, maybe roll the head forward and back. Just gonna get any jitters out, if you will, any wiggles out that you need. And then come onto your mat, show up on your mat in this space, in this moment. Find some stillness. Empty the breath, push the air out of your mouth. And then deep breath in through your nose. Lift your shoulders at the same time. Scrunch them up as high as you can. On your exhale, draw your shoulder blades together and then draw them down your back. You can breathe in and out of your nose, in through your nose, out through your mouth, just whatever feels natural here. We're going to repeat that. Breathe in and lift your shoulders. Exhale, back and down. Again, full breath in, expand through your rib cage. Exhale, pull the breath or push the breath out. One more like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Keep your shoulders back and down. Flutter your eyes open. On your inhale, draw your arms high overhead this time. Stretch it out. And then exhale, drop your right hand to the floor beside you. Your left arm goes up and over. Keep your left shoulder pulled back. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, move to the left now. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Good. Arms come back up. We're going to change it up here. Exhale, twist to your right now. So right hand comes behind you, left hand to your knee. Draw your right shoulder back and sit up tall. Look over your right shoulder if it feels okay. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, take it to the left now. Same thing on this side. Still breathing just the way that it feels good. We'll find that Ujjayi, your nostril breath, here shortly. But feel free to tap into that if you're ready. Last time, over to the left. Stay with your breath. Good. Breathe in. Take your arms high. Exhale. Place both of your hands behind you. Fingertips point away from your body so that your shoulders roll open. So that's going to look like this. Fingertips point away versus fingertips pointing forward, right? You can feel that opening just across your chest. You can walk your hands a little bit closer to find a deeper stretch through your chest. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Puff your chest up and take a full breath in. Stay for the exhale. You're going to walk your hands in and then roll to one side as you make your way into tabletop. Hands come beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Spread your fingertips wide and set yourself up for cat and cow. So find a neutral spine first in our tabletop. Breathe in, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and let's just focus on the upper back for this first one. So shoulder blades pinch in. On your exhale, pull your shoulder blades apart. Good, let's incorporate the rest of the back now. So breathe in, squeeze your shoulder blades, arch your back, and lift your head. Exhale, round your spine, draw your shoulder blades apart as you bring your chin towards your chest and think of tucking a tail under. One more time, breathe in for cow pose. Breathe out for cat pose. Pause at center. So a little bit different variation today. You're going to walk your knees a little bit closer, and then you're going to walk your feet as wide as your mat, maybe even a little bit wider. So we're rotating the hips differently to get a different stretch. Breathe in, come into your cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your hips under. Just one more here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to center. Reset. And then you're going to reverse that. So almost like you would come to child's pose. Your knees are wide, your toes are together. Inhale, arch your back, cow pose. Keep your arms straight. Exhale, round. Just one more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your legs how they are. You're going to push your hips back. Now lower down onto your left forearm, right hand behind your head. Inhale, tap your elbow. Exhale, draw your arm open. Maybe you extend your arm high. Inhale, drop your elbow back towards the mat. Exhale, draw open, maybe you reach. One more time, breath in. Breath out, pause here, reach your arm, extend your arm. Take another breath in here. And then exhale, thread the needle, reach through that open space. At the same time, you can inch your left hand forward and then either look at your mat or you're going to roll onto your right shoulder and onto the right side of your head for your variation of thread the needle. Continue to inch your left fingertips forward if you'd like. Full breath in and out. Inhale, slide your left hand back. Push into your left hand and draw your right arm high. Exhale, release both hands, or right forearm, I should say, back to the mat. Same thing on this side. Left hand behind your head, tap your elbow. On your exhale, open up, twist. Option to reach your arm high. Inhale, hand to your head, tap your elbow. Exhale, twist and open. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, open and pause. Reach your arm high. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Same variations on this side. Reach through and then maybe you reach your right arm forward. Option to lower onto the left side of your shoulder, left side of your head. Breathe in and out. Inhale, slide your right hand back. Push into your right hand and then draw your left arm high, counter twist. Exhale, hands return, find your tabletop. Knees under shoulders, tuck your toes. Find a neutral spine. Take a full breath in, expand your rib cage. Exhale through your nose as you hug your core in, lift your knees a couple inches above your mat. So find your core engagement first, and then hover your knees and hold. Stay with your breath, keep your core engaged. Option here for some more challenge, you can extend one leg back, tap your toe, and then return to this position. One more breath. Exhale, release. Breathe in, full inhale. Exhale, hug your core in. Hover your knees. Hold. 5 breaths. Keep your core tight. Again, option to step back and then return without letting the rest of your body move. You'll just alternate right to left. One more breath. On your exhale, keep your core engaged. Lift up and back, downward facing dog. Move your hands, move your feet. Do what you need to here. About 5 breaths to show up in your down dog today. Lower your right heel to the mat. See if you can touch the mat. Bend your left knee as much as you need to. Root down into your hands so you can really get that nice stretch through the back of your right leg. In and out of your nose, continue to breathe. Switch legs. Root your left heel, bend your right knee. Push into your hands. Both heels draw towards the mat. Maybe you can touch them. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, roll forward into a high plank or to a modified plank. Core stays engaged. You can untuck your toes. Find a nice long line from shoulders to hips to knees to ankles. Shoulders over your wrists. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower through your chaturanga all the way or halfway towards the mat. Breathe into upward facing dog or cobra. And I'll be varying this one, of course. But you can be in cobra with your forearms on the mat if that feels better, or an upward facing dog with your knees lifted above the mat, which I'm not showing, but in up dog, your knees are typically lifted above. Exhale, press up and back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Breathe in, lift your right leg high. Exhale, draw your knee towards your chest. Step your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee and untuck your toes. Inhale, draw your arms up high, crescent lunge. Shoulders relax away from your ears. Inhale, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, lower your hips a little closer to the mat. This time, breath in, tuck your back toes. Exhale, engage your core. And then push the mat away, lift up into full crescent lunge. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, pivot open for warrior two. Reach through your fingertips. Make sure both of your feet are rooted to the mat. So I want you to push into your big toe, your pinky toe, and your heel, both of your feet. And then specifically check in with that front knee. So if we're looking from a different angle here, this front knee a lot of times can dip in, right? We want to keep it in line with the hip. So push it out almost like there's an imaginary wall right here we want to push into to keep that engagement and alignment so it protects our knees, our hips, our ankles, all of the above. Sit a little bit lower. Good. Keep your lunge, reverse your warrior. Feel the strength in your legs holding you up. If you need a little bit of a break, you can always extend, find that relief, and then return. Sit as low as you can. Keep your feet grounded. One more breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to frame your right foot. Step back and lower through your chaturanga, so your plank. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And you can always skip that vinyasa. Take whatever you need today. Breathe in, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Breathe in, draw your arms high, crescent lunge. On your exhale, drop your shoulders away from your ears, drop your hips towards your mat. Deepen your breath. Inhale, tuck your back toes. Exhale, hug your core up and in. Lift your back leg, full crescent lunge, great job. Take one more full breath in. Exhale, pivot open, find warrior two. Right away, check in with your front knee, see if it's rolled in. Keep it in that alignment with your hip and your ankle. Shoulders relaxed. See if you can get a little lower in your lunge to find that challenge. We've just got a few minutes left, so take what you can. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep your lunge. Feel your feet rooting to the ground and creating that really strong base. One more breath in, reach it back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to your mat. Vinyasa if you like, or you'll meet me in downward facing dog. Let's go through it one more time. Landing in downward facing dog on your exhale. Breathe in, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Breathe in, draw your arms high. Breathe out, sink your hips heavy. Move a little faster. Inhale, tuck your back toes. Exhale, push the ground away and lift. Breathe in, sit low in your lunge. Exhale, pivot open, warrior two. Inhale, stay low. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, bring your hands to your mat. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Full breath in for your back bend. Full breath out, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg now. Exhale, knee to nose, step your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, shoulders and hips drop heavy. Inhale, tuck your back toes. Exhale, push the ground away and lift. Breathe in. Exhale, open. Inhale, reverse, stay low. Exhale, hands to your mat, down dog or vinyasa. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, roll forward into a high plank or a modified plank on your knees. Pause here, take a full breath. And out. You're going to pivot over to the left for a side plank. So you can do this on your knees or up on your feet. It's up to you. So if you're on your toes, you're just going to pivot your heels over to the left. If you're on your knees, like I'm showing here, you're going to pivot over, stack your knees, lift your right arm high. This is going to look the same for any plank variation. We want the shoulders stacked, the core engaged, creating a long line from shoulders to hips to knees, maybe to ankles as well. Take another full breath in. Option to reach your right arm forward. If you're in a full side plank, maybe you lift that top leg. On your exhale, keep your core tight as you roll back into that middle plank. Good. Breathe in. Exhale, take it over to the right side plank. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Breathe in, reach forward. Maybe you lift that top leg. Exhale, use your core to control that movement back to center. Inhale. Exhale. One more time through. Breathe in, roll to the left side plank. Keep your hips high. Breathe in again, reach your right arm forward. Maybe that top leg lifts. Exhale, use your core to find center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, take it to the right. Exhale, keep your hips high. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, strength, find center. Full breath. And out. Option to lower through chaturanga as slow as you'd like, or you're going to press back either way to ultimately find child's pose. Your knees are wide, your toes are close. Reach your fingertips long as you drop your forehead close to the mat. If the forehead does touch, you might rock your head gently from side to side. Slowly release, walk your hands in. All right, last 2 minutes, you're going to roll onto your back. Setting up for bridge and a little bit of core to wrap things up. So it's really up to you and the challenge, the level that you want to find today. Lots of variation. We'll move through 2 back bends and then in between a little bit of core work. Walk your feet in as close as you can. Toes point forward. Shoulder blades pull in. Root down into your toes and then lift your hips high for bridge. If you have wheel, almost forgot the name of it. If you have wheel in your practice, again, we're taking 2. Feel free to jump into it here, or you can save it for that second back bend. Root through your feet, 1 more full breath in. On your exhale, slowly lower. Keep your core tight as you pull your knees into reverse tabletop. Arms reach up towards the ceiling. Option to extend your legs for a bit more challenge. On an inhale, you're going to reach your arms and your legs in opposite direction, and then exhale, knee to elbow. So breathe in, reach out, exhale, hug in. You can make this as hard or as regress as you need to. So if you'd like, on the inhale, your feet come down. On the exhale, just one knee comes up for that regression. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Go ahead and release. Both of your feet root back to the mat. Bridge or wheel, you choose. Here it is. Last back bend. Push the ground away and lift. In bridge, you could take the option of hands interlocking and lifting up to shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay here. On your next exhale, gently release. Keep your core in tight as you hug your knees in. And then you have 5 reps here. Your variation, legs extended, arms extended, knees bent. It's up to you. You're going for 5. Stay with your breath. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch in. Breathe for 2. And 1. Gently release. Set your feet to the mat. Drop your knees over to the right. And over to the left. Go ahead and rock them right and left one more time. And then roll to the right. Make your way up into an easy seated pose as we close our practice. Bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes down. Take a big, big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh the air out. Thank yourself for showing up today. Thank you all for joining me. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I will see you all on the next one.